welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Oh my gosh, guys. You know what? We all have intentions in our lives. We all have an intent to do something. We have intention, right? I mean, from the moment you wake up in the morning, regardless of where your mind is going, fluttering all over the place, you have an intention. It could be your intention is to get yourself up, get motivated, get ready for your day. It could be your intention is to get the kids up and get them ready for school. Your intention it could be to get you ready to go to work, wherever it is. If you're going to a job or if you work from home, either way, we have intentions. The thing is, we don't realize that our intentions are often set subliminally. We don't even realize we're setting intentions. From the moment you get up and you get yourself moving, you have an intention. Whether it be to get a shower, get some coffee, get woke up, get your routine done, get the kids fed and ready to go to school, make sure they got their backpacks, their shoes on, all this fun stuff we have to do. But we all have an intention, and we don't realize we're using our mindset to grow this intention and to put it into play. And I learned a long time ago that intention is actually set every minute of every day. And I learned this, I was between 14 and 15 years old, I believe, is when I first started realizing that my intentions on what I was doing every day, my intentions on what I had planned to do, what I had planned to create, whether, it could be anything. When you're young, your intentions are different. It could be, if you're a guy, maybe you were going out for the football team or the basketball team, or maybe you had a big game coming up, or track, or whatever it was. And for the girls, same thing. Maybe it was volleyball, maybe it was basketball, maybe track, or all girls ran track. Maybe it was cheerleading. A lot of us did that. Whatever it was, you had an intention on what you were going to do. Also, your studies as you were growing up. You had an intention to get a good grade on that test so you could maybe, have more freedom from home because you got a good grade. Depends on what your lifestyle was. But the point is, we don't realize what intention actually is and how it affects us in our lives. This is a gold nugget, guys. Listen to this one, because fear will push you. Fear pushes you. It just keeps pushing you until, now get this, until your vision takes hold. When you have a vision of what you want, when you have a vision of what you're doing, fear will be pushed away. It won't keep pushing at you. It will be dissolved. So use your intentions to grow what you need to grow, to be who you want to be. Because intention starts with every step of everything you do, every single day. You have an intention. And like I said, most people don't even realize they have these intentions. And like I said, I realized I had intentions way back when I was like 14, 15 years old. I was almost 15. When I finally realized that everything I was doing in my life, everything I was doing at school, and in what I wanted to do, and the freedom I had from home, to go and do things. See, for me, I had my driver's license at 14, and I had a car. My dad bought me a car at 14. So I had freedom. I was able to go places. I was able to do things because I had own transportation. I didn't have to wait for someone to take me somewhere. I had my own way. So what I realized is, if I have an intention to, maybe get more freedom from home, to say, maybe I wanted to go do more, instead of having such an early curfew, if I was being responsible and I abided by the rules and I had an intention to extend my curfew, then that was an intention. So I realized that by setting my goal, setting my guidelines of what my intentions are for my life, I realized that I would have the ability to do whatever I chose to do. And I did. Like I said, I had my driver's license at 14. I had a car. I was independent. I was always been independent in my life, and this just took me another step. And as I got older, I realized after school and everything, I was done. And everybody knows my story. I had my own store. I was a manager of my own big store at 24. This all came from intention and mindset. Mindset and intention are together. So I realized that was my intention of what I wanted, and it was my intention to keep going up the corporate ladder, doing different things, different companies, keep expanding and growing, keep it just evolving. And then when I set my intention to working for myself, to working from home, to being my independent person, that I've always been independent, but I had to have an intention of how much money I was going to be able to make, how much I was going to have revenue coming in, what I was going to do. I didn't want to just blow up all my savings doing this business. That would be like ludicrous, right? So, but intention, when you have an intention and you set your mind with that intention, not just getting up in the morning, that is a big key. You have to get up. But what your intentions are throughout your day. And I still do this. And like I said, we use our intentions subliminally. We don't really realize we are doing it because so much of our routine is a habit. So much of what we do in our lives is a habit. So the intention part kind of falls to the wayside and the habit forms and the habit kicks in. So you have certain things you do every day at a certain time. That is a habit. So, but when you have an intention of where you want to go and what you want to do, that is a whole new ballpark. When you take a conscious realization, a conscious effort of what your intentions are, aren't you going to see yourself growing more and more? Aren't you going to see what you want actually coming into play for you? Aren't you going to start seeing your business grow when you have an intention to do that? So if you're working your home business, you have an intention to work on your business every single day, without fail, regardless of what you're doing. You have an intention to, maybe you're building courses, maybe you're doing video, maybe you're doing YouTube marketing, whatever it is you're doing, you have an intention. This intention is very powerful. And with this intention, this is where the subconscious kicks in. And the subconscious doesn't know anything but to give you the vibration, the feeling you're putting out there. When you do this, oh my gosh, guys, you are so powerful. When you realize that you're doing this with an intention to have success. Your intention is to make X number of dollars every month, right? You have to have an intention on how much money you need to make. Not how much money, maybe I should make this much or whatever. No, you have to have an intention of how much money you need to make. And that's what it's supposed to be, and that's what you need. You have an intention to learn skills. You have an intention to learn the skills you need. And you're going to keep learning skills. You're never going to be done learning skills. Why? Because skills change. The marketplace changes. It evolves. Like right now, we are in the information era. We are in a whole nother era of working online. This is where it's going. We are not going to be doing the brick and mortar so much, as more people are coming online. Build your foundation with your mindset, learn your skills, and use your intentions to keep growing, and be aware of what your intentions are. If you intend to overcome or outproduce whatever you were doing before, use your intentions. You can say, I intend to do this and I am doing this. My intentions are to build a business of X number of dollars. Everyone always seems to pick $100,000 to be their market point. If that's you, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. you might want to set, that's only like $10,000 a month. You might want to set your score a little higher. It'll give you more to work for. But you have to see yourself being that person that has that amount of money. You have to see yourself having that amount of funds in your bank. You have to see yourself being that person. So by setting your intentions, you take full control of your life, where you're going, where you want to go, and what you are doing. You are setting your intentions. So as you set your intentions to make the money you need to do, to make the life you want, to be that person, to see that person, to have what that person has, then you are going to see more and more come your way. It is an amazing factor, okay? Be that person, see that person, feel what that person feels. Because you're amazing. You are so amazing. It's not even funny. Okay? I encourage you to grow, to be, to do, to have everything you want in your life. I encourage you to be that person. I encourage you to use your intentions deliberately, not just on autopilot. Make your intentions flow forward. Make your intentions work for you. It is all possible. I mean, it is possible. Like I said, I learned this when I was 14, almost 15 years old. I already had freedom. I already had my own car. I already had my driver's license. And I already knew mindset, and granted, I've been using it my life. But I knew that if I wanted to have the life I wanted, I would have to set my intentions higher. I would have to set my intentions on where I was going from there. And I've learned this throughout my life, and I've changed different things throughout my life. And I give you this so you can use maybe some of the steps I've done. Maybe you can use some of the inspiration I've had by listening to my lives. Because everything out here is a plus. It is a greatness that we have inside of us to do, to be, to have. Be, do, have. It's all right there. Your intentions will unfold and come more to you when you believe what you're doing, when you see what you're doing, when you have success. When you use these challenges that I put out, I'm always putting out some kind of a training, a challenge that is going to not just challenge you to go the 5 days, an hour a day. It's going to challenge you to grow, to set your mindset, and to learn from these top leaders that we have here in our community. Learn from us all to grow who you want to be. We're here to help. Why not get involved? Why not join up? It's easy. It's simple. So I hope you enjoyed this live broadcast here, because this is so important for all of us to be able to use our intentions in life, to be the person we need to be. And to be that person, you have to step up. Look yourself in the mirror and say, what are my intentions today? What are my intentions for my life? What are my intentions that I'm going to do to change from where I was, from where I'm at now, to where I want to be? What are my intentions? You have control. You are the master of control. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you get value from this. This is so much from the heart, guys. I get so excited and I get so motivated for this. I have to calm myself down before I do these lives, or I'd be all over the place. Okay. Training in the description. Get it. It's not going to last forever. There'll be a time when I will not be doing these trainings I'm giving you. So it's coming, guys. So I ask you now to join us and to grow you, to be successful on your own terms, your own way. And I hope you enjoyed this. I will talk to you later. Goodbye, superstars.